This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. Well, this is T.I. right here, and he was on Beehive. Beehive's a channel on YouTube, and basically on this interview, Young Dro's up there. Young Dro used to diss T.I., even though he's loyal to T.I. most of the time. Him and T.I. had some problems a while back. I don't know if it was 4 or 5 years back. Remember when, was it Speedy or something? Was somebody was snitching that was affiliated with Young Dro, got him in trouble. Young Dro was going through a lot of problems. Young Dro got clean because he had some type of substance abuse problem. And T.I. and him are cool again. Now, T.I. is on Beehive explaining this almost 20 years later. Or I would say like 15 years later, right? 15, 16, let's just say 17 years later, right? Where he's talking about that time he got arrested and did a year and a day. So he was acquiring a lot of weapons as a felon, right? And there was this one gun buy. One of his bodyguards were the ones supplying the weapons, and giving them to him, right? So there was this one buy where he wanted, I guess there was a specific weapon for sale. T.I. said, yeah, I want it, right? Or the guy set it up. It's fuzzy how he tells the story. He tells it differently a couple times, right? But in this one, this guy was buying from an ATF agent. He got hemmed up because he was doing an illegal buy, right? So the security guard now is like, oh, this gun isn't even for me. It's for my boss, T.I. So they do this fake acquisition of the gun, and they're like, all right, set him up. So calls T.I., says, I'm going to come by. T.I. didn't take the weapon, he says, I didn't pay for it and take possession of the weapon, so that was my way out of that. I call Cap because he had a bunch of other weapons in his house, and they under a search warrant, they would have uncovered the other weapons, and he would have been charged with those. We all know what happened, okay? They gave him a deal. I'm not saying there's nobody he directly snitched on, right? But what he did was he did this program with the government somehow, okay? I don't know how this works. He knows how it works. Only somebody that's worked with the government before. He's a celebrity. They embarrassed him. He'll never live this down. Call the tip line. This is tip. And if there's something going on in your community, call 1-800. It's basically doing Crime Stoppers, right? And he tried to explain this away, saying, I did a year and a day because then I never took possession of the gun. I don't understand why he keeps talking about it like that. Like it's nothing. Like, oh, no, everyone's got it confused. I never did do anything. So let's see. T.I. breaks down his Fed case and why he got 1 year, right? Will somebody please ask T.I. to break down his statement in Philant's murder case, the Georgia gun and silencer case? He is still trying to rewrite history. Exactly. Let's see. Did anybody else say, none of my business? These comments are funny. Someone said, we ain't forget he even made the commercials telling people to snitch. You can YouTube it. Exactly. You can't rewrite this. It happened. Let's see. Watch the documentary called Techwood T.I. I think his uncle is saying he gave him up. I don't know about that. That would be pretty public, I think that would make the rounds of the blogs. You can't really. This isn't back in before blogs. And I'm talking about video blogs and Instagram where you can just keep things under wrap. Things spread really fast nowadays, and if you got a juicy story, somebody will tell it. Tasha K. Someone said, didn't this guy admit to snitching already? Yeah, it was for his cousin that was dead. You see it, they put the gun on his cousin and he rolled with it because his cousin was dead. I don't know, man. T.I. is famous. He has money. He probably got the right lawyer that got him out of the jam, had connections, and they said, okay, he's down to be used to, influence other people to tell on others, He has the perfect name for it, Tip. Big Meech seen Tip paperwork and they said he ain't tell. But that's because there is no paperwork on what he did. He didn't do it. There's nothing to tell on, Like, they just embarrassed him, that's all. Anyways, that's that. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I'll check you guys on the next one. Peace.